All righty, folks, welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the 1-2 Wabash Apaches taking on your 3-2 Wapahani Raiders here this evening. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play man, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we appreciate you all for tuning in to this Saturday night of Raider basketball. We'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show, presented by Carriage A. Wolf DDS PC, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. So the Raiders in the back end of the back-to-back nights of basketball. Again, last night was at home and the first MEC conference game of the season, taking on the Westdale Warriors, and the Raiders come out victorious in that one. And it was a great game for us. Come out here and we've won back-to-back games now. Last Saturday night, one against Centerville and then one against Westdale then last night. So looking to continue this winning streak here and get a big win against the Wabash team that, again, we don't necessarily know a whole lot about. And I will tell you this much. A couple key players that we really want to take a good look at here for this Wabash team. We got number 20, Joseph Leland. He's a senior guard here for Wabash, averages 16 points a game. So that young man, again, can get it done. He's the biggest threat offensively from behind the three-point line. He's really, like I said, about the only threat there. Now, when you look at some of these other avenues, from a overall post presence standpoint, they don't have a ton there. They do have a little bit of height, but nothing big time here. Now, Dave Ford, he's a sophomore forward here, averages 10.3 points a game. He is number 23, averages 10.3 points a game, but also 7.7 rebounds. Like I said, 6'3". I would imagine, you'll be seeing Henderson on him here this evening. But can be definitely a threat on the inside, about the only biggest threat in the inside game. Also, Bryant Boggs, another young man, doesn't score a ton, only averages 3.7 points a game, but averages 6.3 rebounds a game. So he can wreak havoc on the inside, getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, whatever case might be, get him some extra opportunities on the offensive end with his rebounding skills. And so we've got to block these guys out, grab the rebound, don't be allowing them to have any more than one opportunity or less at knocking down a shot here. And then also the other young man here, another guard, number 10, Jasper Walter, averages 5.7 points a game, 3.7 rebounds. Again, this is not a very good shooting team overall. From behind the three-point line, they're 14 of 68, 21%. They're also 46 of 155, 30% overall. Let me just read that again. 46 of 155, 30% overall from the field. So again, not a great shooting team as of right now, but they do rebound the basketball very well. Like I said, at 31 rebounds a game, a little over 8.5 assists a game, and they turn the ball over 9 times a ball game. So they take good care of the basketball. They can force some turnovers. They do rebound the basketball very well. And again, not the best shooting team. They're at 68% from the free throw line. Just got to stay in front of them. Got to guard. Got to move your feet, and got to adjust on the defensive side of the basketball. Come out here attacking the rim, being aggressive on the offensive end and defensive end. Knock down our free throws, like I said, rebounding, all the basic facets of the game that we've been doing a much better job of here of late. We've got to do again here this evening. So, folks, again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Carriage A. Wolf DDS PC. Again, we'll step aside here for a break, and we'll have tonight's national anthem along with the starting lineup and tonight's tip-off here from Raider Gymnasium between the 1-2 Wabash Apaches and the 3-2 Wapahani Raiders. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Brandon Morvillius right here with you alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Here's the non-starters here for Wabash. Number 5, Treasure Daughtry. Number 11, Andrew Dinkins. Number 12, Grant Ford. Number 21, Jarrett Wilson. Number 22, Colton Wilson. Number 32, Isaac Wright. Number 33, Cash Carmichael. And number 34, Colton Learn. So now for the starters here for Wabash, it looks like this. Starting here at 1 guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Bryant Boggs. At another guard, a 6' senior, number 10, Jasper Walter. At guard, a 6' senior, number 20, Joseph Leland. At 1 forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 23, Dave Ford. And at the other forward, a 5'11" senior, number 30, Keegan O'Neill. Again, the Wabash Apaches are coached by Mr. Paul Wright. All right, so basketball fans, we'll take a look here at the non-starters for your Wapahani Raiders. So the non-starters look like this. We got number 3, Aiden Franks. Next we have number 20, Drayden Gates. Also number 14, Joe Foster. Number 15, Nick Cook. And number 24, Alden Mahaffey. Now for your Raider starters. Starting here at 1 guard, got a 6' freshman, number 2, Isaac Andrews. Starting at the other guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Justin Ray. At 1 forward, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Blake Castor. At another forward, we have a 6'3" senior, number 22, Walker Cook. And up forward, a 6'4" senior, number 34, Caleb Henderson. Again, your Raiders coached by Matt Luce. So again, that's your East Jackson Auto Sales starting lineups here this evening. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, the Raiders coming into the night, 3-2 on the year. Wabash at 1-2. Neither team obviously has played a ton of games so far. But again, Wabash was on the road last night at Northfield, lost that one by 2 points at 54-52. Again, obviously, we already know Wapahani taking care of business last night against Westdale. But again, we are very glad to have all you with us here this evening on this Saturday night of Indiana High School basketball. We appreciate you all for tuning in and making us a part of your day. So hopefully all of you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and this game is officially underway with the Raiders starting off with the opening possession of the night. Again, Brandon Morvillius right here with you, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy as well. And we'll have a rebound there by Ray, and then a foul right there after called here on number 20, Joseph Leland. That's going to be his first, team's first here on Wabash. Ray to inbound, finds Andrews. Slips inside, now kicks it out to a wide open Justin Ray and tickles the twine. Yes, Justin Ray gets the Raiders on the board with a 3-0 lead just like that. Leland steps back, kicks on up top here to Boggs, and he'll attack the rim and put it right off the glass for 2. Again, Boggs not a big-time scorer. Again, does average a little over 3, nearly 4 points a game. Down low here, Castor looking to go to work. Finds Justin Ray out near half court. Andrews stops, takes it inside, the spin move. Will get it up, no good. Just off the back iron there, and again, Boggs pushing up floor quickly here for the Apaches. Swung on here, number 10, Walter. Leland steps back, he'll take the 3. It's up, and it's good. Again, he's the biggest threat for him offensively, especially from beyond the arc. Ray now to the inside, gets into the paint area. Finds Cook. Cook now drags it out here. Handoff again here to Ray. Back to the middle, dumps it down low. Castor up and good for 2. Love the aggressiveness right there by Justin Ray. Again, forcing the hand of the defense. Left Castor open down low and was able to finish it off. And so Walter fouled on the way up. He'll head to the line for 2 of them. As the foul's going to be here on Raider number 2, Isaac Andrews, his first, team's first. And so the first one will be up and good here for Wabash's number 10, Jasper Walter. The second of 2 up and good. So 7-5 Wabash lead early here in this one this evening. Just now 2 minutes into the ball game. Andrews dishes it here to Henderson, takes it to the inside. Back out here and right there, if you're Henderson, just go up into him. I mean, you got the height. Use a body, go up into him there and force the opportunity. Henderson back outside of Andrews. And now setting up for the double screen there. Castor rolls off of it. There's Henderson. He'll take the 3 from the top of the key and drains it. Henderson with his first points on the night. And it's back to a 1-point lead here for Wapahani at 8-7. Leland stops, kicks it all the way across court here to Boggs. Now to number 23, that is Dave Ford. Making it rain, or no, that was actually a drizzling 2 right there. Nice looking shot nonetheless there for Ford. And that's going to be denied away. First turnover there for Wapahani, and Boggs out in front there for an easy 2. Handoff, Justin Ray here at the top. Takes it inside, doesn't shy away from the contact. You love the aggressiveness again. Justin Ray takes it in there for 2 now. 5 points on the night there for him. Really gotten off to a nice start here. Solid defense, kicks it outside. Leland with a deep 3, no good that time. Henderson corralling his first rebound of the night. Andrews on to Henderson, swung on to Ray here on the left wing. Now try to find Cook. Flanked it away, but the Raiders getting back in possession over here with just about 4 minutes to play here in the first. Henderson to the middle, takes it in and finishes it underneath. Way to attack the rim. Being smart with the basketball, making smart decisions. And the bank is open for Boggs. So a strong start by both teams here offensively. Now if the Raiders can maybe crank it up a little defensively here to get us going. Andrews down low to Castor, and kind of forced Castor into a little bit of an awkward shot underneath. And that's going to leave number 30, Keegan O'Neill, wide open underneath. So again, a fast start here for the Wabash Apaches, as the Raiders will turn that over for the second time of the night. We'll see Aiden Franks now in the ball game for the first time this evening for Justin Ray. Again, what a hot game one Aiden Franks had last night. Having 19 points, had 5 rainmakers. Again, Isaac Andrews had 23. We had 4 Raiders in double figures. Nice block on the inside, and Cook will come away with it. Andrews here at the top. Again, the Raiders spreading out here a little bit, seeing what's open. Henderson sets up there for the screen. Andrews doesn't utilize it there. Now Cook drags it all the way back out here again. Now hand off here to Franks. Cook back at it. Castor rolls off the screen. Now Henderson on to Franks. Did a good job here by Wapahani. Again, just staying patient here. Defense has been good, and a breakdown there as Andrews finds Castor there for the layup. 4 now on the night for Blake. And the Raiders back here within 1 at 15-14. Into the corner. That is Walter, guarded by Andrews. Nice help side there from Cook. Whelan takes it in, steps back there for 2, and off the rim, no good. As we'll have a rebound by Henderson, and is fouled here by... So the foul is on number 32. Isaac Wright, his first, team's second. We'll see Drayden Gates now in the ball game here for Isaac Andrews. Screen set there by Castor. Gates will find Henderson. Now on to Franks. Takes it in, and we're going to have a kickball. As a substitution here, we'll have Justin Ray and Isaac Andrews back in for Henderson and Cook. And here is head coach Matt Luce getting these guys in and out left and right. Let's have Bryant Boggs back in this time for Jasper Walter. Franks pulls the trigger from the corner. No good that time. Got his own rebound, though. No good that time either. Now Andrews goes back up with a 2. So that's going to be the first points on the night there for Isaac. And coming off a 23-point outing last night. Whelan to the corner to Boggs. He'll take the shot inside the arc and will drain that one. Boy, what an offensive performance so far from both of these teams, really. Franks on to Castor. Back cut, Andrews to the basket, and it's going to be an offensive foul. So Andrews will pick up his second, team's second. And back in will come Henderson for Andrews. So 1-point lead for Wabash, 17-16 here with under a half a minute to play here in the first. Leland outside here, now swung on, that's number 5, Daughtry. Leland there with a shot fake, steps there to the elbow for 2, no good. And that's out of bounds. And it's going to be Wapahani basketball. We've got 9 seconds to play with here. Franks there with a little step up 3 and knocks it down. Oh, you better believe it. Heck yes. So Franks with the 3 to put the Raiders up 19-17 here at the end of 1 from Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you. We're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. That's Wapahani 19, Wabash 17 as we head out of the break here to begin the second quarter. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we appreciate you all for tuning in tonight to watch some Raider basketball and supporting the team. Very much appreciated here. So Wabash in possession of the basketball to open up the second quarter. It's Swung on up top here to Boggs. Again, defensively, got to be a little bit more sound here if you're Wapahani. Got to keep them in front, as we're going to have a traveling violation called here on Wabash. That's going to be the second turnover here of the night. So a good start here defensively. Good moving the feet, keeping them in front, and forcing them into some bad shots and make bad decisions. Ray there with a corner three, no good that time, but that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Apaches as number 10, Jasper Walter, and number 23, Dave Ford, will return to the floor here for the Apaches. It'll be Franks to inbound. You have him, Ray, Henderson, Gates, and Castor on the floor, as Henderson unable to finish there underneath. Walter unable to get the floater to go. So that was just an unfortunate series of events. Henderson got the rebound. Then we tried to throw the pass there to Gates. It was then taken away and then put right back up for two there by Jasper Walter. Castor underneath, and another strong performance so far here for Blake. Had 13 and 7 last night. Coming right back out here already with 6. And again, Walter there for 2. Franks here to Gates, now to the middle, finds Henderson. Franks here on the back cut, shot's going to go up, rattles in and out. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds off of the Apaches as number 11, Andrew Dinkins, will sub in here for Wabash for the first time this evening. Inbounded there to Henderson. Big fella, unable to get that one to go. Again, fading away from the basket. Like to have seen him go in to his defender right there. Wasn't a horrible shot, I'm not saying that, but obviously the closer you can get to the basket, the more stability that you have on your shot, the better off you're going to be. Nice defense there from Gates. That's going to be blocked by Franks. And then we'll have a foul. I'm going to say on the shot. So the foul there on Franks will be his first, team's third. So 2 shots here for Boggs as the first one's up and good. Cook returning to the floor here for Henderson. Much deserved break there for Caleb. And the second up and good as well, as we'll see Isaac Andrews back in the game for Justin Ray. Yeah, it's going to be very crucial for Isaac. Make sure and be smart out there on the floor, playing with 2 fouls right now. Really can't afford to have him pick up his third. Gates on to Castor here at the top. Aggressive take right there. Good job of getting your body, getting the backside into him right there, giving yourself a nice angle, and puts them at a disadvantage. So the foul there on number 23, Ford, his first, team's third. Getting Castor out the line for 2. And so the first one's going to be up and good. So we'll see Alden Mahaffey now in here for the first time this evening for Drayden Gates. And a second of 2 for Castor will be up, and it will be good. Great job there by Blake. Now 8 points on the night for him, go along with a couple of rebounds. Swung on here, that's number 22, Wilson, back up top. Now to the right side, Boggs in control. Draws it out to the top, nearly taken away there by Cook. Ford looks to drive baseline. Swung all the way up top again. That's number 11, Dinkins, and Wabash will lose that one out of bounds. Last touch here by Wapahani is number 20. Joseph Leland will return to the floor for the Apaches. Again, with just a hair over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. To the inside, Walter looked to have gotten away with a little travel there. So did Ford. Solid defensive effort there from Franks and Andrews. Ford gets it stopped there by Mahaffey, and he's going to get called with a traveling violation. Nice defensive effort there underneath. Again, standing your ground, keeping the hands straight up in the air, and letting them work right there. So now the Raiders again on offense have the opportunity to take the lead right here. Again, it's been a tight one throughout. See if the Raiders can take the lead. Andrews over to Cook. Swung on Aiden Franks rather here with the basketball. Mahaffey to the middle. Finds Andrews for two. It's up and no good. Castor with the rebound. Now to Cook. Mahaffey goes up for two and knocks it out. Unselfish basketball. You love it about this team. Again, really coming together. You can see it right before your very eyes. And that's going to be an over and back. Well, it's not going to be an over and back violation, so it's going to be a turnover. And a rebound and put back there by Aiden Franks. 5 points now for Aiden. As the Raiders continue to crank up that defensive pressure here. Ford for three, off the mark. Franks with rebound number 3. Aiden right down the middle to Castor now, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession's going to stay with Wapahani as number 30, Keegan O'Neill, will return to the floor for number 11, Andrew Dinkins for Wabash. So again, it'll be Franks to inbound. Finds Andrews, and there's no foul or nothing there. All right. Boggs can't get that one to go. Franks with the rebound, that time again for his 4th. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. That's probably a good idea. Need to slow things down here a little bit. There's actually 2:59 to play. But probably a good timeout right there. Get these guys some rest. Get them relaxed here just for a brief minute and calm them down. So, and this will be our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, we'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, a big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle, would like to know more information about one, contact them at 765-288-1903 and visit their website at stoopsauto.com. Again, that is Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. So following the timeout here from Wapahani, again, it's Raider basketball up 27-23. Franks driving to the dish, and it's through contact and all. Got that one to go. Well, the aggressiveness here. 7 points now for Aiden to go along with 4 rebounds. Leland up top to Boggs. Back over to Walter. Walter finds Leland. Down low and no good there. And that was all brought to you by Alden Mahaffey right there. again, getting up in the air, forcing O'Neal to put more of an arch on that shot, and just put a little too much. Castor was looking for Cook underneath, and the Raiders turn it over for the 5th time here in the first half. Boggs there in the middle, and he's going to throw that over onto Grant Evans. Guess that probably would have been all right about 6 or 7 years ago when Grant played out here. But his playing days, not so much out here, obviously, at Wapahani anymore. But, man, oh, man, what a player he was. Goodness sakes. So 29-23, Wapahani with 1:45 remaining here in the first half. Cook is driving there to the basket, and the Raiders again turn it over for the 6th time. And now we're going to have a carry by Wabash's number 30, Keegan O'Neal. Turnover number 5 now for the Apaches. Franks now on over here to Gates. Drives to the middle, finds Mahaffey now here on the right side. Cook to Mahaffey. Right wing takes it. Shot's going to go up, no good. Henderson with the rebound and the putback. The big man going to work underneath. 4th rebound tonight, 7 points for him. Go along with it, and the Raiders another 8-point lead here. Cook gets the deflection and the takeaway. Great hustle. 6 turnover force now on the night. Henderson rolls off the screen there, now set on here to Mahaffey. Gates now to the middle. Henderson gives way to Franks. Franks with the rebound underneath, and we'll have a jump ball. Possession will favor the Apaches. All right, so again, the Apaches have the opportunity to get this down to a 5-point lead. They hit a 3. Hopefully that doesn't happen. No good there. Backside rebound kept alive. Leland now for 3, no good. Mahaffey corrals his first board of the night. We got 10 seconds to play here. Gates to Mahaffey. All by himself. Shot inside the free throw line. No good. And that's going to be the end of the first half. So, your halftime score, it's Wapahani 31, Wabash 23. 8-point lead heading into the locker room here for your Raiders. We'll step aside for a break. Again, stay right here with us. Here on the other side of the break, we'll have our halftime report, recap in the first half. Give you the stats and a whole lot more about some upcoming broadcasts we'll have starting at the first part of next week. So again, we'll be back here with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Wapahani 31, Wabash 23 here at the half. And again, we appreciate you all for joining us here this evening. We'll take a look here at your first half stats from Wapahani. They were led here in the first half by Blake Castor at a team-high 8 points, go along with 3 rebounds. Followed up here with Aiden Frank, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Caleb Henderson, 7 points and 4 rebounds. Then next we have here Justin Ray with 5 points and 1 rebound. And then to round out the order here, we have Isaac Andrews with 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Alden Mahaffey with 2 points and 1 rebound, and Walker Cook with 1 rebound for a grand total of 31 first half points scored here for Wapahani. Again, we haven't, I guess, had quite the shooting that we did last night, but I mean, that's kind of tough to do every single night. But 31 points in the first half, that's pretty good. Good start there for us. Defensively, I thought we was a lot better there in the second quarter than the first. I think that Wabash had just too many easy baskets there in the first quarter. And I think the second quarter we really ramped up the defensive pressure, put a lot more stress on their offense to make plays, and luckily they haven't been able to really make those plays because of the way we've contested shots, and again got some deflections, some little hustle plays here and there as well. That's good to see. It's good to see us come out here, put on a good performance there in that second quarter to end the first half the way you wanted to. Now obviously you want to build off of this lead, and so hopefully the Raiders can do that there to begin the second half. But this Wabash team, pretty athletic group of young men here. They definitely get up and down the floor quickly here. Very athletic. Do have a little bit of height, but they're not, like I said, they're not big time on the post presence. They get a bulk of their points, either shooting outside or mostly driving it into the paint. That's about it. And, so when you start to see, us being able to do what we've done and guarding the perimeter, I think pretty good, then they're going to look to go more towards the inside, and that's where they did a pretty decent amount of damage there in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, we held our ground and kind of clamped down on that paint a little bit better. So good first half of basketball for us. Like I said, now you just got to build off of it, keep creating turnovers. Wabash ended up having 6 turnovers there in the first half. Wapahani with 6 as well. But we made good on those opportunities when they presented themselves. So just keep attacking the basket. That's one thing I thought we've really done a really great job of here this evening. We haven't had a whole lot of 3-pointers. We really haven't taken very many, to be quite honest with you. But when we have, we've hit them. And so just got to keep being aggressive on the offensive end. We've worked the ball inside, established that post presence there with Castor and Henderson both right there. Both of those young men have combined for 15 points there on the inside. And so just keep getting after it. Feed them the basketball. Guards being aggressive and taking it to the dish and being able to finish off the glass there. And so we're doing some nice things. Our rebounding has been really good. And again, we've only got to the line now only 2 times. We're 2 for 2 there from the charity stripe. So I'd like to see us, get more to the line. But if they aren't making the calls, then it's going to be hard to. But keep forcing their hand, keep hammering it down their throat, so to speak, on the offensive end, and find what's out there. Because again, as I always say, the more you can find on your, oh my goodness gracious. It's too bad we didn't get that on camera. That young man just shot the basketball from over half court and drained it. Just turned around and shot it. Bad got it. We didn't get that on camera either. Man, oh man, that would have been one to see. Because that was one heck of a shot. But that's I might just go ahead and end on that note. I don't really know if any other words can be spoken that would be able to top that. But still, good first half of basketball for Wapahani, 31-23 here at the half over Wabash. We'll step aside here for a break. Again, we have nearly about 2 2:45 or so left until the beginning of the third quarter. So stick around. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Welcome back there, basketball fans, as we begin this third quarter of play here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, we appreciate you all for joining us here this evening for this Saturday night of Indiana High School basketball here as Isaac Andrews and the Wapahani Raiders open up the second half with possession of the basketball. Aiden Franks up top now finds Henderson, drives on through, finds Cook now. Guarded heavily there by Jasper Walter and nearly taken away. Andrews on to Henderson. The defensive pressure here by Wabash coming out. Okay, well, we can't be stomping the basketball all the way out there, I'll tell you that. There's a corner three from Cook, no good there. Castor there with a rebound. Gives him now 4 on the night. Dumps it down low and another dangerous pass. We've got to avoid from making those quick passes like that when there's about 3 or 4 guys right there in the lane. That's sometimes where we've gotten ourselves into a little bit of trouble. And so there's Dave Ford for 2. So 4 points now on the night for him. Again, averages right about 10.3 points a game on average. Cook here at the top of the key, finds Henderson in the corner. Up top now, Andrews. Tell you what, love to see him get going here. Only 2 points there in the first half. And there's going to be a traveling violation. And so the Raiders have come out here the first 2 possessions and have 2 turnovers. Boggs on the inside, goes right at Henderson. And really, for the most part there, we can't allow Boggs to get in that far inside the paint. Someone's got to cut that off well before he even gets anywhere close. So the foul there on Bryant Boggs, his first. Team's first of the half. Franks takes it in, off the glass, no good, a little too strong. Henderson with a rebound. Oh, boy. Oh. Usually I'm not one to comment too much when it comes to officiating because that's a tough job, but I think they might have missed one on that one. It happens, though. We're all human. So takeaway there by Wapahani. Let's see if we can get the offense a clicking here because so far, through the first over 2.5 minutes into this third, we haven't scored a thing and have turned the ball over a couple times. And look at Franks. Through the contact and all gets the basket to go. So he will head to the line for one more. The foul's on number 33, Cash Carmichael. His first, team's second of the half. And the free throw attempt will be up. And rims out no good. Castor in the Henderson there. And he's having a tough time scoring right now. Good job of getting right through that screen there by Castor. No good right there. Henderson comes down with his 6th rebound of the night. Andrews down court to Cook. Back up top here again now. Henderson sets up for the screen. Again, you know, when you're Andrews right there, you've got to take it right at Henderson. And look at Aiden Frank striking from downtown, his 2nd 3 of the night. But when we set screens, I don't care who it is. It doesn't make a difference who it is. You know, boys or girls basketball, you know, you want to set the screen. You know, get your feet set. And then it's your job as the guy with the basketball. You got to take him to that screen and making sure, you know, again, your feet are set and actually set the screen. Well, you're supposed to rub shoulders. That's, you know, that's the way, you know, majority, at least I know I was taught back in the day. And that was one of the most funnest parts of basketball, just setting a nice screen. Not trying to hurt anybody, but, you know, the objective is to get the guy with the ball open. Get him, you know, get his defender off of him. And then you can either roll to the basket or whatever the case might be. So I just don't think the screens are necessarily set good enough, not just solely for Wapahani's standpoint, but you see it all over high school basketball now. Just teams and players don't know how to set screens properly. So the first one's going to be up and good. Again, that foul is on Boggs, his 2nd, team's 3rd. As Andrews is up and good there with the first one. And the second one good as well. Nicely done there for Isaac, now 4 points on the night. Leland down low there to Carmichael and got in position right there in front of Cook and back down here to a 9-point lead. Again, I know we're having a little bit of Wi-Fi issues out here. That's why the video sometimes a little glitchy and things like that. Apologize about it, but nothing that we can necessarily do a whole lot of. Andrews there with the back cut. Nice find there by Castor. So Andrews now with 6 points, go along with 2 rebounds. And we're going to have a moving screen. Yet again, just like what I was talking about. The screener is not getting set properly. And then the guy that's taking them to him isn't rubbing off the shoulder. It's not, you know, they're just not setting screens, to be honest with you. Those are like a modified version of it. So again, that foul there on Leland. That's his 2nd, team's 4th. Castor with the rebound. And again, we'll have a jump ball, which the possession arrow will favor Wabash. Good job there, help side defense. Walter no good for 2. That was Andrews with a rebound, now his third of the night. Castor along the baseline, little baseline jumper, no good. Henderson comes down with his 7th rebound. Now Franks pulled the trigger and fires away, no good. No good right there for Daughtry, as that was rebounded there by Andrews. Actually, I don't think that was rebounded by Castor, pardon me. That was the 7th of the night. Andrews over to Castor, now swung on. Henderson finds Franks. Here's Justin Ray on the right side, drives to the middle, and back out again. Franks off the glass, puts it in for 2. Tell you what, Franks having a nice game here for himself, now 14 points. And it's a 13-point lead here for the Raiders. Timeout taken by Wabash, their first charge timeout here of the evening. About 34 remaining. We'll be back with more right after this break. All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, it'll be Wabash basketball coming out of the timeout with 1 minute and 32 now to play. Leland kicks it outside now to the corner. Couldn't tell who that was, and a foul underneath the basket. And the foul's going to be here on number 4, Justin Ray, his first, team's first of the half. Leland steps back. Nice defense there from Henderson. Those long arms in there. Now number 5, Daughtry, good for 3. Franks left side, drives to the middle, finds Mahaffey. Here's Ray, looking to go to work right here, finds Henderson, now swung on to Cook. Franks out near midcourt. Again with Wapahani ahead by 10, 42-32. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the Raiders can come up with right here. Franks attacking the rim and puts it in for 2. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So it's Wapahani 44, Wabash 32. We got a good one here, folks, from Raider Gymnasium. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Welcome back here to our Steve Sonoro's Hurricane GMC game break. It's Wapahani 44, Wabash 32. Again, we want to thank all of you for joining us throughout the evening here. A great junior varsity win earlier this evening as they continue their winning ways. And the varsity team, again, on their way to a win, but still has got some work to do here. You got 8 more minutes. And we've got to get back to work right here, right now. So again, on the floor to begin this fourth here for Wapahani, we got Isaac Andrews, Aiden Franks, Alden Mahaffey, Blake Castor, and Walker Cook. Castor now to Mahaffey. He'll give way to Walker Cook. Finds Castor again. Andrews drives baseline, kicks it outward. Franks on to Cook. Then we're really doing a nice job here. Again, just making sure we're taking good care of the basketball. Got to be smart. Good shot right there. That was a great job of, again, just working it around, settling for something good, not being too forceful. Don't let the defense affect you. So right now on over here to Daughtry. Now he'll find Walter. Really traveled there. That's a three-pointer, no good. And deflected pass. I don't know how in the world. That should have been double dribble. Goodness sakes. So deflected pass out of bounds off of Wapahani. So a foul here on number 24, Alden Mahaffey. That's going to be his first. Team second. And Daughtry to inbound. All the way out near half court to number 10, Jasper Walter. The shot will be up and a little short there. Castro will end up picking it up there. Again, I know the video a little choppy here this evening. I know it's frustrating. I know it's probably just as equally, if not more frustrating for myself, because I don't like a bad broadcast, especially when it comes to video. And the Raiders turn it over there. That's a fourth now here in the second half, and the layup will be up and good. So Trevor Daughtry here, been having a really nice game for himself. Franks here for three and knocks it down. We needed that one for sure. Big shot there by Aiden. 19 now tonight for him, matching his total from last night. And I think it was a 3-second lane violation. So another turnover there for Wabash. They've kept that to a minimum here in the second half, only 2 of them. Boy, turned it over 8 on the evening. Again, coming into the ball game, they've only turned it over 9 times on average per ball game. So that's one thing about this team, that they do a really solid job. Wapahani comes into the night turning it over about 10 times a game. And how in the world that wasn't touched by any Wabash players there, I'll never know. There was about 4 of them right there on that path of the pass from Andrews. So right now up top, Leland swung into the corner to Ford. And a shot's going to go up, rolls in and out, no good, and last touch by Wapahani. So see Drayden Gates returning to the floor for Walker Cook. Nice defense there from Andrews. Rebound by Franks. Can stand his ground, keep the hands straight up in the air, and force him into an off-balance shot. As we'll have a timeout taken by Wapahani, their second charge timeout here of the evening. 4:47 remaining here in the fourth. Wapahani 49, Wabash 34. We'll be back with more right after this break. Welcome back here to Raider basketball here on the WHS Network. It's 49-34 Wapahani with 4:47 remaining. Getting Brandon Morvillius here with a call alongside with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, just some upcoming broadcasts I'm going to mention of here. We'll be back at it on Monday night as your Wapahani Lady Raiders will travel to take on the Muncie Central Lady Bearcats from the Fieldhouse. It can now be a JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. Again, we hope to be able to broadcast that one and provide all of you with that game on Monday evening from the historic Muncie Fieldhouse. Again, nearly renovated there with all the damage it had during that storm from about 2 or 3 years ago. Seems to be back in tip-top shape, and it's going to be great to be back there again. So right now over here to Walter into the corner. Leland facing some heavy pressure there by Andrews and Gates. Down low to a wide open Dave Ford. Castor along the baseline, kicks it back out here to Franks. Takes it, stops, pops, and it will be no good. Out of bounds off of Wapahani is number 2, Bryant Boggs. Will return to the floor for the Apaches. Walter now to Boggs. Walter will take the 3. It's up and no good. Bounced around. Gates will corral the rebound. His first of the night. And that's going to be a 5-second call. So there's turnover number 11 now of the night here for Wapahani. And we've got to finish this off right here. You have a 13-point lead. Let's finish this the game the right way. Goodness sakes. All right, so timeout now by Wabash. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during our Stoops Automotive Group, Buick, and GMC game break. Again, some more sponsors we'd like to thank here this evening. Big thanks to the Liberty Perry Alumni Association, including President Richard Morris and his entire board there. The Liberty Perry Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get any information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also to purchase an engraved brick for the alumni brick walkway out here in front of Wapahani High School. You can simply fill out a form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. And for any other information, you can contact Richard Morris on Facebook. Andrews on over here to Franks to the middle. Castor Finds Cook back out near half court to Franks. 2:50 to remaining. And we'll have a foul here on number 10, Jasper Walter. So it's going to be his first, team's fifth. Inbounded there to Castor, and to the corner, Cook. Dribbles, and find Franks. Andrews will be fouled this time by number 2, Bryant Boggs. That's his third, team sixth. And so Franks to inbound along the side. Inbounded, Henderson with the alley-oop. Franks to Henderson connection. That's a first points here in the second half for Caleb. Now 9 for him on the night, along with 7 rebounds. Underneath, Leland there with a shot fake, gets it blocked away by Castor. So that was a big mistake there by Wabash. As the Raiders again looking to run some time off. Not necessarily about scoring, just keeping the ball away from Wabash. And Cook now fouled on the play. So now he'll head to the line for the 1-and-1 as the foul's on number 20. Joseph Leland, his third, team's seventh. So the Raiders in the bonus. Cook at the line. And the first one will be up off the front iron, no good. Ford finds number 32 there. Now Boggs on to Leland. He'll pop the three, and it's no good. Castor corrals his 9th rebound now of the evening. Andrews over here to Franks. Again, the Raiders are trying to keep away now. As the foul's going to be on number 10, Jasper Walter, his second, team's 8th. So that will now send Aiden Franks to the line for the 1-and-1. We'll see Justin Ray and Alden Mahaffey onto the floor for Walker Cook and Caleb Henderson. So the first for Franks up and good. And now a 30-second timeout taken by Wapahani. This will be their third charge timeout here of the evening. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again for our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, we'll be back at it, like I said, on Monday at Muncie Central. You can see your Raider boys basketball team back in action on Tuesday, and what a game that will be. We got the Frankton Eagles coming to Raider Gymnasium. It'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So please join us there on Tuesday evening right here from Raider Gymnasium as Wapahani will take on Frankton. What a matchup that always is. So both teams back out of the timeout. And again, we have Franks at the line for one more. And the free throw is going to be up and short off the front iron there. Boggs over to Walter. Leland. Now over to Walter for three. It's up and it's good. And we'll have a timeout by Wabash. So this will be their third charge timeout of the night with 56 seconds to play. So again, more sponsors we'd like to thank here this evening. Again, big thanks to Kinshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kinshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com. You can contact them by calling 765-356-1340. Again, greatly appreciate them for their sponsorship of us here of the WHS Network. So again, hasn't been a big-time, offensive performance here today. I mean, still 52 points, but we played well, I thought, overall. Again, still defensively. I mean, you hold an opponent as of right now to 41 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And so, hopefully, again, we can just take good care of the basketball here, get the inbound. I would imagine they're going to foul, obviously. But, and right there's the foul. But, we've got to hit our free throws. These are free opportunities, free points just to take. So, might as well go ahead and knock them down while you're here. So the foul there on number 32, Isaac Wright, his second, team's ninth. So the Raiders still in the 1-1. As it's Justin Ray there at the charity stripe. And the first one's going to be up and good. That's what we like to see. So 6 points now tonight here for Justin. His second will be up. And it will be good. That's how you do it right there, folks. Nice job there by Ray. Now 7 points on the night for him. Boggs there to Walter. Yeah, just got to play defense. Off the mark there, Henderson grabbing the rebound there for his 8th of the night, and another foul. And this one will be on Joseph Leland, his 4th, team's 10th. So the Raiders now in the double bonus. So that means 2 shots for Mr. Caleb Henderson. And the first one's going to be up and good. 10 points now for the big man, along with 8 rebounds. And the second one will be up and good as well. Fantastic. Boggs inside, and we'll put that off the glass here for 2. And down to Henderson. Goodness sakes. All right, so the foul will be here on number 32. Isaac Wright, his 3rd. And so back to the line for a couple more free throws. This will be free throws 11 and 12 in the second half. And it's going to be up and good there with the first one. Second one will be up and good as well. Great job there by Henderson. Oh, for goodness sakes. So the foul on Andrews will be his 3rd, team's 3rd. You like the aggressiveness there by Andrews. Just unfortunately got the foul called on you. It didn't really work out, unfortunately. So the foul there on Andrews. That'll be his 4th, team's 4th. And Boggs knocks down the free throw there. Inbounded there to Castor, now to Ray. Got to give Wabash a lot of credit. They're not going to stop playing, that's for sure. So Wright with his 4th. And so we'll just go ahead and head on back to the free throw line again. Justin Ray at the line for 2 shots. And the first one's off the front iron, no good. All right, so might as well go ahead and knock this one down here at least. We'll take 1 for 2. That's better than nothing. And it's going to be up, and it's going to be good. There we go. So 8 points now for Ray. Cook will come in for Justin. Again, you got 9 seconds to play. 59-46. Whelan steps back there for 3. No good. And there's the layup, and that's it. Alrighty. So your final score here this evening is your Wapahani Raiders 59, the Wabash Apaches 48. So now your Raiders improved to 4-2 on the season here with tonight's victory over Wabash. Again, now the Apaches fall to 1-3 on the season. So again, interesting way to end things right there. Like I said, got to give a lot of credit there to Wabash. Didn't quit. Kept fighting there toward the very end. But luckily the Raiders again coming out there with 11-point victory here tonight on their home floor, as they have now won 3 games in a row. So we'll recap it all here on our Raiders Live post-game show, so don't miss that. We got it coming up live here right after these commercial messages. All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Dealership. Final score here this evening, your Wapahani Raiders defeat the Wabash Apaches 59 to 48. Again, your Raiders now improved to 4-2 on the season, while Wabash now falls to 1-3. So again, we want to again thank Wabash for making the trip down here this evening, for joining us and be able to play Indiana High School basketball game here from Raider Gymnasium, and we want to wish Wabash the very best of luck. A pretty athletic group of young men over there, and we hope that they have a very successful season and a very healthy season the rest of the way. So again, it was a big win here tonight. To come out here, get off to a great start, and hopefully, we'll continue to win. And build off of the success that we've continued to have. I think that's important. That we've had a couple of games there. You lost by 1 point. Again, it's a young team, just got to learn how to finish. We was able to finish this one off here tonight. And like I said, you build off of games like this. And hopefully, like I said, with 3 games, now 4 wins under your belt, you look to continue to be successful, and hopefully we're able to do that. So, folks, we're going to step aside here for a break. We'll be back here with more of our Raiders Live postgame show right after this.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back again live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. We're joined now by head coach Matt Luce. Big win here tonight, Coach. Give me your thoughts on tonight's ball game.
My thoughts are I really like the 2020-2020 Wapahani team. What a response after a couple of tough losses, but what a great team. I think it's the best thing to say about them, and it's the 4 seniors. That's what it is. Yeah, we got some young talent, but those 4 seniors are keeping us together and doing the little things. Wabash provided a great challenge for us tonight. They played hard and tough, and our guys responded. That was a sectional type game that, we're just getting better, Brandon.
Well, now you guys are on a 3-game winning streak, obviously coming off of that very, very tough loss there to LaPel last Friday night.
Where's LaPel?
Yeah.
We've already forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's what we're not going to get into it. That's what I'm talking about, the 3-game winning streak right now.
There you go, brother.
Okay, so we got big win against Centerville then these last 2 nights. Talk about just what you guys have done a little bit differently here the last 3 games and have gotten on the right track. And really, it's not like you guys have been off track by any means, but to kind of, put that in the past and looking forward.
Learning to win, Brandon. Learning to be good teammates. It's really hard. People can talk the coach speak and players can think it, but until you do it, until you're on that court, it is really hard. And we've got a bunch of guys that are learning. And we took some tough ones against Fort Wayne and LaPel, and we've obviously grew. I also think you got to see our defensive effort on the camera. It is impressive. And then the last thing I'd say, I don't want to single any of them out. I've talked about the 4 seniors. The one I got to single out is Aiden Franks. He came off the bench the last 2 nights. I did it again tonight because I didn't want to mess with everybody. Aiden said, "Thank you, sir. Put me in and I'll play as hard as I can." He kicked butt. He was the MVP, and I don't know how many he scored. It didn't matter. He handled the ball, and he rebounded and played defense. That's why he's the MVP.
Well, Coach, not going to take a whole lot of time, but thanks for coming up here.
Yep.
Like I said, I didn't know if you really wanted to sit around and talk with me or not.
I want to say to anyone out there listening, and we can play this back, but thank you to Brandon and Jordan for bringing the Raiders, girls, boys, everybody else. I'd love Brandon and Jordan dedicate their time. They get paid for home games. They do not get paid for away games. And if you are willing to donate to the Wapahani Athletics, we'll pay Brandon and Jordan for those away games. Go Raiders. Here's my seniors.
Yeah. I like that little plug right there. Thank you, Coach. We're going to have Blake Castor here in just a brief moment. But like I said there by Coach, big 3 wins the last 3 here. And now we're going to take a little time to talk here with senior Blake Castor. Blake, thanks for joining us here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so back-to-back nights here. I mean, you know, obviously you've had a really nice senior season so far, but last 2 games, I mean, you've really went off. You had 13 points last night. I think go along with 7 rebounds. You had 10 points, 9 tonight. What are you doing here as far as getting this Raider team and leading the way?
Just getting our guys going. Just getting our younger guys, especially, just telling them how to fight and how to be men and really go out there and win it. And I'm just trying my best to get down there and get rebounds for us and get it back to our shooters. And I'm scoring too sometimes when I can, so that's all I can do.
Well, you've done a very good job now. We have Frankton on Tuesday night. Obviously, you guys know all a little bit about that with the, I guess, rivalry, so to speak. And obviously, you know, you guys coming off a big sectional championship win last year, and that's always just a hard-fought battle. What you guys got to do not Saturday, but rather on Tuesday night to get the better of those Frankton Eagles?
Same thing we've been doing these past 2 games is defense. That's what we've been getting preached on about is defense. We got to stay in front. We got to help. We got to talk. We really just got to stay together. Our offense is clicking whenever we want it, but just like I said, we just got to stay tough-nosed and just play really well in the defensive end, the offensive work, and we'll get the win hopefully.
All right. Well, Blake, we're not going to take a lot of time. I know you need to get back to the locker room, but thanks for coming up here with us.
Appreciate it. Love you, Redbeard.
Got to get a shout out there for Redbeard. But again, that was senior Blake Castor joining us here this evening. Now, got another senior, the big fella, Caleb Henderson, joining us tonight. Caleb, thanks for coming up here and spending a little time with us this evening.
Yeah, thanks for broadcasting every game. It's nice.
Well, we appreciate that, and we enjoy doing it. So, just like I was talking to Blake about, you know, you guys have gotten onto a little bit of a roll now. You know, you've won your last 3 games, coming off a big win last week, or last Saturday rather, at home against Centerville, and then 2 very big ones. You got Westdale last night, a big game, and then a hard-fought matchup here against this Wabash team. What can you kind of pinpoint as far as what you guys have done a little bit differently the last few games here that's got you guys going?
So all week at practice, we were working on defense and being tough down there. So I think the last 2 games, we've really emphasized that. And we've been exerting all effort on defense and just working really hard to keep them scoring, really. Okay,
so now, obviously, you being a senior now, obviously you got to take on a little bit of a bigger role, so to speak. And obviously, like I said, you've had a great season so far statistically. But what is it like from a leadership standpoint to lead this team, especially with as young as a group as this is? How much of a responsibility is that you take upon yourself and other seniors to lead the way for this team?
I think the 4 of us seniors, we've been really working hard. We got guys out there that can play, but they just don't have a lot of experience. So we've been working hard to get them to be tough and show them how to play varsity basketball, I guess, and get them to carry on the future of the program here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys have done a solid job. Like I said, 4-2 start to the season. I want to thank you there for joining us. I know you need to get back to the locker room, get changed, but I appreciate your time tonight, all right?
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you on Tuesday.
All right.
And so, again, your Raiders victorious here this evening, 59-48. Again, we appreciate head coach Matt Luce and seniors Blake Castor and Caleb Henderson for coming up here this evening. Spend a little time here with. It's great to be able to have that, I guess, that one-on-one interaction. We really don't get to do that very often with this pandemic and everything. I didn't know exactly how they felt about coming up here and everything, so really haven't tried to push that too much, but that was a real treat to have them up here this evening, so I really appreciate them. And and the kind words as well. Because, listen, folks, at the end of the day, we don't do this for any kind of recognition whatsoever. We do this because we love Raider sports, and, we want to give as much recognition as possible to all these wonderful student athletes, because it's tough being a student to begin with, but especially to be a student athlete brings even much more of a responsibility and a dedication and a lot more hard work. And so, to be able to give them all the recognition that they deserve for their hard work, that's definitely more than worth it. And, the coaching staff, and then the school, and then also all you fans out there. I mean, like I said, we can't say enough. All you fans out there that just continue to watch and support the team, it means a lot to us, and it doesn't go unnoticed. But it's nice to have those people. Matt Luce again, talking about how much he appreciates and everything. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate them for allowing us to do it. So now we're going to wrap things up here with this. We have the stats to take a look at here. Your Raiders were led here this evening by Aiden Franks. Matt Luce was talking about him. What a spark plug he's been, again, coming off the bench. You started the season there, the first couple games in the starting lineup, and, sometimes you just make the switch, whatever the case is, and whatever can help, kind of get you going a little bit, I think is extremely important. And, whether that be having Justin Ray coming off the bench and Aiden starting, or Justin starting and Aiden coming off the bench, whoever it is, I don't care who it is. But, you need that spark to get, and to find that flow offensively and defensively as well. I think that, you just have to have that balance and that chemistry together. And so far, like I've continued to say, they're fun to watch, and hopefully, they'll just keep progressing throughout. But Aiden really had a solid game here for himself. Again, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Followed behind Caleb Henderson, 13 points, 8 rebounds. Blake Castor, 10 points and 9 rebounds this evening. Isaac Andrews, 6 points and 3 rebounds. Also Justin Ray, 8 points and 1 rebound. Alden Mahaffey, 2 points and a rebound. And then Drayden Gates and Walker Cook with 1 rebound each. Again, for a grand total of 59 points scored. The Raiders were 12 of 16, 75% from the free throw line here this evening. So again, as I said, we'll be back on the air come Monday night. It'll be your Wapahani Lady Raiders taking on the Muncie Central Lady Bearcats from the Muncie Fieldhouse. We'll have it all hopefully live on Monday evening. We'll have to kind of find out the logistics there. But we hope to be live on Monday night again. Then on Tuesday night, Wapahani, Frankton matching up head-to-head Tuesday evening right here from Raider Gymnasium. So we're really looking forward to a great matchup there on Tuesday evening. Please join us there for both of them. So again, it's been a great week here for us. The Lady Raiders were 1-2 on the week, and the boys 2-0 on the week. And so we're looking to get back at it starting up on Monday night. So again, we thank you all for watching us here tonight. A big thanks to all of our sponsors. Greatly appreciate them. And until next time, folks, I'm Brandon Warvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.